I'm gonna quit my job, man. That's great news.
Yeah.
We should talk about that.
I hadn't even thought about that. I need to start taking action.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, 35 years from now, man.
I know. Hey, look, an
all
asteroid's
yours.
coming. I'm not working anymore.
What year? 36?
What's up?
2036?
2036. Yeah. I found about it. The Onion had like a little thing on it. All right. Some girls. Two of Some Girls. Welcome. Welcome to the Foxrock Studios. How you doing?
Good.
Good. My producer told me to go for the awake look today, so I'm going to kind of bug eye at you and pretend like I've got some brainwaves going here. Okay. First off, Chuck, how did you get attracted to hard? What attracted you to like blistering frickin' music? Why not like Gordon Lightfoot? Why not pop music?
I don't know. I guess it just seemed like what punk music was today. You know, what it's relevant. The relevant music that I like to call punk, I guess, would be abrasive,
Right.
and blistering and extreme, as opposed to like being really nostalgic and all that, I guess.
What about you, Justin?
Well, there's an asteroid about to hit our planet in 2036. It's not all cupcakes right now. We're going to die in 30 years.
This is true. We were just talking about this. Chuck is going to quit his job because, you know, hey, in 30 years, you know, you're dead anyways. So this is good. What about hardcore nowadays? I mean, what is it more important to, for you guys with Some Girls, is it more important to like write like a melody within a song, or is it more important to just get the brutality across? I mean, just get that feeling across.
I don't really think any of it's premeditated. It just kind of comes out. It's not like we're trying to write melodies or be abrasive. I think it's, you know, we're creating art, and we're I think affected by the society that we live in, and that therefore, like, you know, it's a reflection of the world we live in, and as artists, we're there to like hopefully set people straight. You know, like that's just how it works. You know, Dizzy Gillespie said that. You know, same thing. That's why all the older jazz artists were doing what they were doing. So
right.
It makes sense, I guess. It's another form of protest music, I suppose, in some sort, social protest.
Yeah. You know, you've been doing this now. I mean, Swing Kids, Locust, Some Girls. Chuck's laughing at you. Chuck, you're not
I'm
helping.
laughing at him, man.
Okay, you're laughing at me. Okay, all right. That
happens.
fucking dick. Beep. Oops, beep, beep. No, I mean, you've done this for a while. Does it get harder to play hardcore music? This is what I wondered. Does it get harder to play hardcore music as you get older? I mean, because, I mean, obviously when we're young, you know, I mean, I just had a lot more angst. I had a lot more, you know, confusion when I was 16, 17 years old. And I was attracted to punk music a lot more. I mean, as you get older, does that dwindle at all for you?
I mean, I feel more educated, you know, like I've had more life experiences. So, and unfortunately, the way that the world is going, it's like a toilet, you know, like, so it just, I guess I still have that you know, that teen angst. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now it's just me just being sick and tired of a lot of the garbage that we're dealing with, you know, with the Bush administration or whatever.
Right.
Fox network.
Yeah.
You know.
So you're not a big
Rupert.
fan of Bill O'Reilly?
Not him or Rupert or any of those fools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bill O'Reilly can suck it. Can I say that? Can I say that?
Yeah,
on air?
yeah, absolutely. It's
Okay.
going straight to video. Sorry,
Okay,
straight to website. Yeah.
All right, great.
Now, and what about like a band like this? I mean, do you guys find that you kind of have to have like the same political ideologies? Does it matter to you at all? I mean,
As what?
I mean, does it matter to you? Say he was a big Bill O'Reilly fan. You know, I mean, what if he was a hardcore Republican? You know, a Republican of hardcore. There's not too many of them. There's not too many.
Actually, you'd be surprised,
There
man.
is, yeah.
There's like a, yeah,
Educate
a
me.
large insurgents.
What's the
No.
people on the cover of AP right now are really the
Avenged Sevenfold?
is that
Avenged
it?
Sevenfold, I think.
They have like the football makeup on.
Oh,
There's
really?
AP's been running a lot of articles on like Christian punk and right-wing
Right.
punk and stuff.
Michael Graves, the dude that replaced Glenn
Yeah,
Danzig.
Misfits.
Oh
he,
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he is. There's a bunch of fools like that.
Yeah. Now, I mean, is it important to you? I mean, but I mean, is that part of the band? I mean, what if he was like a right winger? Would you have him in the band?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I've never played with any.
You're
Yeah.
just not drawn to
I don't think that would work. I'm not like, I don't know if it could or could not work, but I guess we're all drawn to each other because we have, you know, certain ideals and
Yeah.
like the same kind of sounds, I guess. So I think somewhere along the line it would have, just something would have fit, you know,
So if
something
you-
like that.
So if you caught, I mean, if you've caught him with like a Bush autobiography in his backpack, I mean, he's out of the band. He's gone.
I don't know. He's probably just educate himself. It's good to know your enemies.
This is true. This is very true. Now, what do you guys think about? I mean, it's funny because do you think that hardcore is getting effeminized as it's going on? I mean, it used to be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the early hardcore. I mean, obviously there was some queer element to hardcore back in the day. I mean, there was definitely like just people that weren't like big manly men beating, you know, but that's how it seemed like hardcore started out in the beginning. I mean, there's a lot more like aggressively male macho people doing hardcore music. Are you finding less and less in that as you guys are?
I don't think it started out that way at all. I mean,
No.
look at like a lot of the early DC bands, Minor Threat, and
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, like early Black Flag, or even like in LA, like the Germs and Circle
The
Jerks.
Germs, right.
I don't think any of that stuff. I mean, I don't know if that's really considered. I guess Black Flag's more hardcore than like the Germs or something. But I mean, that's all like up to journalists to pick a genre label or whatever.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even think we would identify ourselves as a hardcore band. We're just a band that makes music or whatever, and leave it at that, you know.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, it seems like a bunch of idiot jocks involved in it. You know, I mean,
That's what I was wondering because I mean, you at the Locust, I mean, you guys used to get like, I mean, like your tires slashed, and I mean, there was just aggressive behavior. I mean, you guys would get like, you know, like I don't know, aggression would come towards you guys because of what you were doing, you know. I mean, but you guys are very mellow, you know. What I would almost consider like a metrosexual, to use Time magazine's, you know. I mean, just not overly male and macho. You know, but it seems like there's a huge element of that in hardcore. And now I don't know where I'm going with this question. So I'm going to scratch that fucking question and we're going to move on. How's that? Okay. Now, is it hard to do some girls? I mean, you've got Plot to Blow Up the Eiffel Tower. You've got Locust. You know, is it hard to, I mean, how many bands can you possibly do?
I don't know.
we keep adding them
Like a
on.
dozen?
Keep on adding them on. Right on. Okay, cool. My interview sucks today, so we're gonna can this right now. Wrap. Sorry, I tried. It just wasn't happening for me today.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, I thought it was good.
All right, thanks. I mean, we were kind of bantering a little bit, but I couldn't. My head wasn't wrapping around it. Done. Blame it on the brain. Synapses. Done.
Just like that.
Yeah.